Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day. Welcome to Midstate Technical College's May 2026 commencement ceremony. I am Dr. Chris Severson, Vice President of Academics, and I would like to thank you all for joining us to celebrate our graduates today. For those able, please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem sung by Joe Nowinski, academic coach and part-time faculty at Midstate. We will have the flag at the screens or on stage.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks, Joe. You may be seated. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Shelley Mondyke, President of Midstate Technical College. Dr. Mondyke joined Midstate Technical College in 2017 as the college's 6th president. She has held leadership positions at the national, state, and local level and is highly regarded in higher education. Recently, she was awarded the Association of Community College Trustees Central Region CEO of the Year and Top 50 Female Leaders in Wisconsin for the 2nd consecutive year. She has earned a reputation as a leader who works tirelessly to ensure Midstate Technical College meets student, industry, and community needs. Please join me in welcoming our president, Dr. Shelley Mondyke.
We'll just pull that down a little bit more. How are y'all doing this morning? Yeah, you're looking good, looking real good. So officially, good morning, graduates, family and friends of graduates, faculty and staff of the college, and honored guests. Welcome to Midstate Technical College's May commencement. We are so proud to be celebrating the accomplishments of each graduate today. The Midstate Technical College District Board of Directors provides essential guidance for the college's directions. These dedicated individuals generously devote countless hours each year in service to our institution. Selected for their exceptional talent and unwavering commitment to education, they are accomplished leaders who help shape the future of Midstate Technical College. I would ask those board members joining us today to stand and be recognized when I call your name. Betty Brusky Malik of Junction City. Richard Murden of Wisconsin Rapids. Charles Spargo of Adams Friendship. Terry Whitmore of Nakusa. Ryan Zietlow of Amherst. Unable to join us today are board members Sean Becker of Wisconsin Rapids, Kim Johnson of Wisconsin Rapids, Ron Rasmussen of Wisconsin Rapids, and Neebs Young of Wisconsin Rapids. Can we give them a round of applause, please? You may be seated. I also want to recognize the college's executive leadership team who work collaboratively with staff to accomplish the mission and the vision of our college and support our student success. Dr. Karen Brzezinski, Vice President of Human Resources and Organizational Development, please stand. Dr. Mandy Lang, Vice President of Student and Services and Enrollment Management. Brad Russell, Vice President, Information Technology. Dr. Chris Severson, Vice President of Academics. And not able to be with us today is Carrie Kozbowski, Vice President of Finance, and Angie Sousa, Executive Assistant to the President and Board of Directors. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Graduates, what an honor it is to stand before you today. This moment is more than a ceremony, it's a turning point. The culmination of early morning labs, late night studying, long shifts at work, and the countless number of times you decided to keep going. Choosing Midstate Technical College was not simply selecting a college, it was choosing courage and growth, possibility, and a stronger future. As you look back on your time here, I hope that you remember the moments that changed you, the instructor who pushed you just a little bit further, the classmate who helped you master a skill, the first time something finally clicked. These are the moments that forge the confidence that you carry today. And while today is about celebrating you, it also belongs to the people who stood with you, your family and your friends and your mentors and your coworkers, all those who encouraged you when the path felt steep. They pushed you. They gave you encouragement. Their pride very much mirrors your pride and the pride that we have in all of you. Among you are future nurses and cybersecurity experts, accountants and police officers, entrepreneurs, welders, salon owners, and future engineers. You are the people who will keep our community safe, keep our systems running, build what doesn't exist yet, and care for those who need it most. Your impact will reach farther than you can see today. Now you stand at the threshold of a new chapter. My hope is simple for all of you. Use everything that you've gained here, the skills you've built, the setbacks that taught you grit, the friendships that shaped you, to power your next step, whatever that next step may be. The road ahead won't always be smooth, but you have already proven that you can do hard things. Keep your standards high. Be the person who shows up, who solves problems, who just makes things better. Today, I hope you feel not just excitement, but ownership, because this next chapter is entirely yours to write. Midstate has given you the tools. Now you get to decide how boldly you use them. Each of you carries a story no one else can tell. Let that story be driven by intention and by passion and by purpose. Don't wait for something to happen to you. Create what you want. We are deeply proud of you, graduates, and grateful to have you as part of our Midstate legacy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. It is now my great privilege to introduce someone who demonstrates service to others and specifically to Midstate. Ryan Zietlow of Amherst was appointed to serve on the Midstate District Board of Directors in July 2023. He acts as the current board vice chair and advocates for students, businesses, and industry and our region at the state and national level. His insights are greatly valued. Ryan is the president and CEO of the Stevens Point Area YMCA, where he is passionate about strengthening community and supporting youth and families across the region. But most importantly, Ryan is a proud husband and father of 2 beautiful girls, including one future entrepreneur who already has plans to open her own salon someday and hopes to gain those skills right here at Midstate. Please join me in welcoming Ryan Zietlow.
Now I have to raise it back up just a little bit. That's okay. Good afternoon, graduates, families, friends, faculty, our staff, distinguished guests. and my fellow board members of the directors of the Mid-State Technical College. It is truly an honor to stand before you here as the vice chair of the board and celebrate this incredible milestone with all of you. Graduates, today is your day. And before I say anything else, let me say two words you've been waiting to hear for a long time. Congratulations, and finally, you made it. Now, I know some of you are sitting here thinking, I can't believe that this day is here. Others are thinking, I can't believe they actually let me graduate. And a few of you are probably wondering how long this speech is going to be because there's a graduation party waiting somewhere. Well, I'll try to keep this under the length of, I don't know, a welding lad cleanup, a 3-hour night class after a full workday, waiting for campus Wi-Fi to reconnect during an online exam, or I'll try to keep this shorter than the amount of time some of you spent staring at your computer wondering why the assignment wouldn't upload. For those of you who don't know me, in addition to serving on Mid-State, I also serve as the president and CEO of the Stevens Point YMCA. Through both of these roles, I had the opportunity to work closely with many students, young professionals, businesses, and community leaders across our region. And one thing I can tell you with confidence is this: the world needs what you bring to it. That may sound simple, but it is true. Today, we celebrate more than degrees, diplomas, certificates. We celebrate perseverance. We celebrate growth. We celebrate the countless memories and moments where you had every reason to quit, but didn't. Some of you worked full-time going to school. Some of you balanced classes while raising children. Some of you commuted long distances. And some of you even changed careers entirely. Some of you even probably became experts in completing assignments at 11:57 p.m. before the midnight deadline. Raise your hand if that may be you. Now, that last skill may or may not translate to the workforce, but seriously, every graduate here has a story, and no two journeys look exactly alike. There's one thing that makes Mid-State so special. This institution opens doors for people from all backgrounds and all walks of life, and I think that matters today more than ever. We live in a world that changes quickly. Technology changes, industries evolve, jobs that didn't exist 5 years ago are now careers people build their futures around. Because of that, success today is not about only what you know. It is about your willingness to keep learning, adapting, and growing. That is exactly what you have already demonstrated by being here today. You have shown resilience, and resilience matters. At the Y, we often talk about growth happening outside of comfort zones. Nobody becomes stronger physically, mentally, or professionally by staying comfortable all the time. Growth happens when things are difficult, when schedules get busy, when life gets complicated, when you fail at something and have to try again. And let's be honest, college probably gave you all of those moments. Moments where you questioned yourself, moments where you were exhausted, moments where you thought, what am I doing? Yet here you are. That tells me something about this graduating class. You know how to keep moving forward. That ability will serve you far beyond today. Now, I also want to recognize the incredible faculty and staff of Mid-State Technical College. Graduates, you may not realize it yet, but many of the lessons you will carry with you did not just come from textbooks or labs or lectures. They came from people who believed in you, people who challenged you, and people that took extra time to help you succeed. To the faculty and staff, thank you for investing in these students. Thank you for preparing the next generation of nurses, technicians, welders, educators, business professionals, first responders, healthcare workers, skilled tradespeople, leaders, and more. The work you do changes lives and strengthens communities. And speaking of communities, graduates, I hope you understand how important you are to ours. Communities like Stevens Point, Adams, Wisconsin Rapids, and Marshfield depend on people like you. People willing to work hard, people willing to lead, people willing to show up and make things better. At the Y, we often talk about strengthening community. That doesn't happen through buildings alone. It happens through people, through relationships, through service, through leadership. And leadership is not about having the loudest voice in the room or the most impressive title on LinkedIn. Leadership is about consistency, it is about integrity, it is about showing up for others. It is about making the people around you better. Some of the best leaders I've ever met are not famous. They are teachers, coaches, nurses, maintenance workers, parents, coworkers, and volunteers. They lead by example every day. You have the ability to do the same. Now, I know commencement speeches are supposed to include a little advice, so let me offer a few quick thoughts as you begin this next chapter. First, do not be afraid to fail. Nobody likes failure, but failure is often where the best growth happens. Every successful person you admire has experienced setbacks. The difference is they kept going. Second, continue learning. Graduation is not the end of your education. It is the beginning of lifelong learning. Stay curious, ask questions, listen to people with experience, and be willing to grow. And third, remember people. At the end of the day, relationships matter more than almost anything else. Your reputation, your kindness, your work ethic, and how you treat others will open more doors than you can imagine. Also, answer your emails. Apparently, that becomes very important in adulthood. And one more thing, enjoy the moment tonight. Seriously, take pictures, celebrate with your family and friends, thank the people who supported you, and maybe for one night, don't worry about what comes next. Because today represents something significant. You accomplished something meaningful. You earned this. To the parents, spouses, grandparents, children, family, and friends here, thank you for supporting these graduates. Through the long nights, the stressful weeks, the moments of doubt, your encouragement helped make this possible. Graduates, as you leave Midstate, you carry more than a credential with you. You carry the ability to make an impact in your workplace, in your family, and in your community. And while none of us can predict exactly where life will take you from here, I know this: you are prepared. You are capable, and you are needed. On behalf of the Board of Directors for Midstate Technical College, congratulations to the class of 2026. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you accomplish next. Thank you, congratulations, and best wishes to you all.
Thank you, Ryan. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Mandy Lang, Vice President, Student Services and Enrollment Management.
Hello. This semester, our graduating class has 780 students district-wide. Over 250 are here today to proudly walk across the stage to receive their diploma. These graduates represent our 4 physical campuses and our virtual campus, some traveling between campuses on Midstate shuttles. Will the graduates who primarily attended classes in Wisconsin Rapids please stand and remain standing? And will the graduates who primarily attended classes in Stevens Point please stand and remain standing? Will the graduates who primarily attended classes in Marshfield please stand and remain standing? And will the graduates who attended classes primarily in Adams please stand? Finally, will the students who primarily took classes online please stand? Students, you have come to Midstate in search of a new career, to expand knowledge and opportunities in an existing career, or to gain the skills necessary to start one for the first time. You are someone's son, daughter, sibling, parent, grandparent, friend. You are a diverse group of ages, backgrounds, households, communities, and dreams. We are proud to call you Midstate. You may now be seated. I would also like to take a moment to recognize our outstanding graduates. Gold cords signify the college's highest academic honor, graduation with distinction, the achievement of a cumulative grade point of 3.75 or higher. Silver cords signify graduation with high honors, the achievement of a cumulative grade point of 3.5 to 3.74. and bronze cords signify graduation with honors, the achievement of a cumulative grade point of 3.25 to 3.49. The gold-colored stoles represent our members of Phi Theta Kappa, an international honor society which recognizes the 4 hallmarks of scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. The red, white, and blue cords signify graduates who are serving or have served in the military. Thank you for your service. Today's student speaker is Sam Jerry, Civil Engineering Technology Highway Technician graduate. Growing up in the Northwoods community of Birchwood, Wisconsin, Sam developed a strong appreciation for the outdoors and an active lifestyle. Whether fishing, running, or spending time outside, he values independence, hard work, and staying active. Sam began his career journey early by earning a technical diploma in welding from Northwood Technical College while still in high school. He later expanded his skills through the Automation for Industrial Systems program and gained hands-on experience as an automation intern at Jack Links in Minong. Today, Sam graduates from Midstate with a Civil Engineering Technology Highway Technician degree. Following graduation, he will begin his career as a construction technician with JT Engineering in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. He looks forward to applying his skills in a field that aligns with his interests and values, and to continue to grow both professionally and personally. Please join me in welcoming Sam Jerry.
Thank you, Dr. Mandy, for the introduction. Good morning, everyone, faculty, families, friends, and my fellow graduates. I'm honored to be your student speaker today. Today is a milestone we've all been working towards, but it's also something bigger than that. It's a moment to reflect not just on what we've learned, but on who we've become along the way. No matter what program each of us came from, we all share something in common. We committed ourselves to growth. There were long days, tough assignments, and moments when things didn't click right away. But we showed up anyway, we adapted, we kept going. And that's what today really represents. Not perfection, but persistence. I attended classes at the Ameta Center in Stevens Point for civil engineering and highway surveying. I can safely say that I experienced not only the technical skills needed for my field, but also making meaningful relationships along the way. So here's one piece of wisdom I hope we all take with us today. Don't measure your success only by how quickly you reach your goals. Measure it by how well you grow while getting there. Because the truth is, plans will change, paths will shift. Not everything will go the way we expect. I know this is true because I've graduated from Northwood Technical College twice and now Midstate Technical College. Like I said, plans will change. And if you would have said I'd be speaking in front of all you guys today years ago, I would have said you're nuts. But if we stay committed to learning, improving, and supporting the people around us, we won't just reach destinations, we'll be ready for whatever comes next. I want to take the time to thank my instructors, Mike Johnson and Greg Webster, for your continued guidance throughout these past 2 years. To my classmates, thank you for your insight, collaboration, and dedication. These past 2 years have really flown by. And to my fellow graduates, wherever you go next, remember that what you've built here goes beyond technical skills or classroom knowledge. You've built resilience, you've built discipline, and you've built the ability to move forward. That's something no one can take away from you. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Sam. The achievements of our students have been supported by dedicated and experienced faculty of Midstate Technical College, teaching and inspiring and motivating each student to find their individual potential. Likewise, students have been supported by college staff, maintaining day-to-day operations of the college assisting with administrative needs, and providing a warm and welcoming environment in which to learn. Would all faculty and staff attending today please stand to be acknowledged? You may be seated. It's now my pleasure to introduce Michael Johnson, Civil Engineering Technology Highway Technician Instructor, to deliver the faculty address. Michael grew up in Neillsville, Wisconsin before attending Illinois Institute of Technology in Chicago, where he played collegiate baseball, earned a bachelor degree in civil engineering, and was recognized as an academic All-American Scholar Athlete. Wow. Wow. He later earned his MBA from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee while working as a design engineer, gaining valuable industry experience along the way. After spending several years in Oregon with his wife, Kim, they returned to central Wisconsin to build their home and to raise their family. Since 2012, Mike has been an instructor in the Civil Engineering Technology Highway Technician program here at Midstate Technical College. He also earned a master's degree in career and technical education from UW-Stout to continue growing as an instructor. Outside the classroom, Mike enjoys spending time with Kim and their 6 children, all named after baseball pictures he admired growing up. It's pretty special. So please join me in welcoming Michael Johnson.
What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Who ordered this weather? Anyone overheard saying it's too hot today will be kindly asked to leave. We've been waiting for this for months. Days like this, my college baseball coach would show up to the field, grinning ear to ear, and he would say, "Boys, the sun is shining and you're on a baseball field. It doesn't get any better than this." I would echo that sentiment today by saying, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is shining and you're graduating from college. It doesn't get any better than this. Can we get a hand for our graduates? Now, full disclosure, that same coach would show up to that same baseball field smiling ear to ear on the cold, rainy, miserable days and say, "Boys, it's always 70 and sunny when you're winning." I'm just glad that we don't have to convince ourselves that it's 70 and sunny today. All right, like Dr. Severson said, my name is Mike Johnson. I've been privileged to teach in the civil engineering program here at Midstate for the past 14 years. A lot has changed in that time. The way we do our work is constantly evolving, requiring curriculum in our classroom to keep pace. I can think of no better example than a class in our program called Drones and Remote Sensing, in which our students learn how to do things that I can only describe as magic. Let me explain. In this class, students use an app to create a flight plan. The app does most of the heavy lifting, but the students make adjustments to default settings as needed. Once the flight plan is to their liking, they hit a button on the controller that says "take off!" exclamation point, and then watches as the drone's propellers start rotating. The drone ascends to its planned altitude, navigates to its predetermined start point, and then traverses the sky back and forth, all the while taking photos of the site below. When the mission is complete, the drone returns to its start point, descends, and lands, all without human intervention. The collected photos are then run through a photogrammetry software that somehow takes 2D images and turns them into 3D models that are true to size, shape, and location in a matter of a few clicks of the mouse. Like I said, my students are learning how to perform magic. This is science fiction, if you ask me. This should not even be possible, but somehow it's commonplace. I often feel compelled at this point in the class to impress upon my students how incredible this technology is by contrasting it with how we used to do things. Approximately 25 years ago, when I was a college student, my surveying education began and ended with one project in which we used an optical level on a tripod to measure and hand calculate elevation. We then scribbled little X's on a sheet of notebook paper representing those measurements and their locations relative to each other, along with the calculated elevations of each. Lastly, we interpreted that data and we drew squiggly little lines in between all those X's, attempting to show the contours of the terrain we were attempting to measure. Once we were complete, we would rip that college notebook sheet from its binding. We would pluck all the little torn edges from its left side. We would write our student ID number in the upper right-hand corner, which happened to also be our social security number. Times have changed. And then we'd hand it into our instructor for a project grade. The blank stares that I'm met with after this trip down memory lane make one thing perfectly clear to me. I must be getting old. The signs were all there, the gray hair, the reading glasses, the arthritic hip, but somehow I had successfully ignored them all until I saw my students completely underwhelmed with this groundbreaking technology that we're using. Technology like this is shifting entire industries, allowing us to do in minutes what used to take us days. My students' response, that's pretty cool. Indeed. If by pretty cool you mean utterly mind-blowing, then yes, it is pretty cool. Now I understand that from many of their eyes, the comparison I'm making was literally a lifetime ago to my college experience. But I continue to make it for one simple reason, and that is because it will happen to each of you. Technology is changing the way we do our work. That is not unique to my classroom, to my program, to my industry. My fellow faculty members can attest to that. The way you do your work 25 years from now will be unrecognizable to how, from your vantage point here at your college graduation today. Your mid-state education has prepared you with the skills necessary to be a valuable employee to whoever is lucky enough to hire you. But your education does not stop when you walk across this stage to accept your diploma. Your work is quite literally just beginning. Your mid-state diploma is your ticket in the door. What you choose to do once you walk through it is entirely up to you. The same grit and determination that you exhibited in the classroom will be critical to your continued success in your field. As your work evolves, so must you, and we have every confidence that you will. I think I speak for all my fellow faculty members when I say it has been our honor and privilege to be a small part of your journey. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Mike. It's now my honor to introduce today's keynote speaker. Scott Groholski is the co-founder and president of Point of Beginning Incorporated, a multidisciplinary firm specializing in civil engineering, land surveying, landscape architecture, and materials testing throughout Wisconsin and surrounding states. A proud graduate of right here, Mid-State Technical College, Scott earned his associate degree in civil engineering technology and later became a licensed professional land surveyor in Wisconsin. Since founding Point of Beginning in 2001, he has grown the company into a respected industry leader known for technical excellence, innovation, and community impact. Scott's leadership has earned numerous honors, including Entrepreneur of the Year from the Portage County Business Council and Distinguished Alumnus of the Year from the Wisconsin Technical College System. Beyond his professional accomplishments, Scott is deeply committed to serving his community through coaching, mentorship, and philanthropic support of local projects and education initiatives. In 2023, he transitioned his company to an employee-owned model, reflecting his belief in shared success and long-term sustainability. A lifelong resident of the Stevens Point area, Scott grew up on a dairy farm in Amherst. He and his wife, Patty, have built a life centered on family and community and are proud parents of 6 children. Please join me in welcoming Scott Grahowski.
Wow, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. That list was longer than I was expecting. It sounds good. So my wife actually wrote it. As I prepared today to come here to present, I was really excited to be able to talk to you. I wanted an icebreaker, and that was going to have be a little comical that I wanted to put in, and I figured one out, and I was practicing the speech the other night in my office, and my wife comes in and says, "Scott, you can't say that. That is way too political." So I'm like, okay. So I said, well, what the heck, we're going to do it anyway. So then I landed up sending the speech to Natasha at Midstate here, and she sends me an email back, "Scott, I'm a little worried about your opener. I think you may want to reconsider." So with that said, I'm changing my course, but what I want to say, my closing to my opener was this. Most successful people in business don't care what side of the political divide you're on. They care if you show up, work hard, meet deadlines, and make everybody's life around you easier. Over the next days, you're going to have people that you're close to come up to you and say, "We're really proud of you." That is great. But what's really important is you need to be proud of yourself. You have to build confidence in what you've done, where you are, and where you're going. Confidence in the workplace is going to be a really big part of your success. Like you said, time flies. 36 years ago, I'm sitting out right where you guys are. And now fast forward, 56 years old, I'm married, I have 6 children, 1 grandson. I have 3 my kids graduating this spring. Colton is out in the crowd. Want to call? He said, "Don't call me out." Love you, Colton. I'm proud of you. In 2001, we founded Point of Beginning. 2023, like they mentioned, we became an employee-owned model. I've always said if you surround yourself with the right people, you're going to get lucky. Out of our 50 full-time members at Point of Beginning, 25 of them went to school at Midstate. That's good. I've been really, really lucky. As you get older, you always hear, if I only would have known that, if somebody would have told me this. What I'm going to do now is imagine it's 1990, I'm 20 years old, and I'm sitting in the chair next to you. I'm going to be giving some advice to myself 36 years ago. 5 core values that I will say, Scott, don't underestimate these. 5 core values that have helped shape me and have helped shape Point of Beginning. Work hard, number 1, work hard, play hard. Don't be afraid of work. When I say don't be afraid of work, that means don't be afraid of putting in 41, 42, 50, whatever amount of hours you need to put in to win the day, you need to do that. Play hard. If you put in the extra effort, you will be able to take the time that you need to play hard. An example, there's an opening at your school and you want to coach wrestling during the winter. You really kicked butt all year, so your boss says, go ahead. You can leave at 2 every day. There's a mother-daughter breakfast that's happening every Friday morning for a month during school. Your employer doesn't care that you're going. Don't even worry about it. Just do it. The best one of all, it's late October. the rut's coming, the wind temperature's dropping, and you've got an urge to crawl up in a tree somewhere. And your employer says, get out of here, go find your tree. If you're a clock puncher, those opportunities may not be there. Celebrate wins, learn from your losses. Be a competitor. Compete, win the day, win the job, win over your client, just win. You're going to lose. Once you do, self-reflect, correct it, and move forward. Number 3 is really tied into number 2, and we see this a lot. Look in the mirror first. When you've lost, are you blaming somebody, or are you taking that responsibility? Number 4, make everybody's job around you easier. When you come to a meeting with solutions to problems. Don't come to a meeting with problems and no solutions. And the last thing, be responsive. I think we heard that, be responsive. If you can respond to an email or a voicemail or a text or whatever you do within immediately is the best. But you got to give people at least some sign of life within 24 hours. And then pick up the phone. That is becoming a lost skill. I'm going to close with a story. I was at my daughter's graduation ceremony years ago, and there was a really successful business person that presented. His story is well known. There's some media out there that he started this business and he struggled, and it took years for them to get it going. I mean, on the edge of failure, he worked 12 hours a day and just kept at it, and he won the day. The spirit of his speech that day was, he's looking back and he talked about balance, like he almost regretted balance. And I was taken back a little bit, knowing that as successful as he was, it took hard work to get there. So I was wondering why he was telling the grads to worry about balance. What I'm going to tell you today is I'm taking a different approach on that. What I'm going to say is that when you get your first job, second job, the people you're working for will absolutely support balance. They will. But that same balance, what they won't tell you, might hold you back from the promotion, the raise, or the position you want to get. I do not regret working hard. Working hard has helped me, and working hard will help you, 2026 grads, take care of the people you love. Okay, I'm getting close to the end here. I want to, right at the end, I've got to say this. I don't get the opportunity to speak much. My mother and father are in the crowd, Bob and Barb. I got to say I love you. The success we've had is because of me, because of you. Laura, yeah, because of me. I'm pretty conceited. All those days on the farm, you can tell my whole speech was work ethic, right? We did some work. Lori Ostrom, my mother-in-law, the nicest person in the world. Patty, and without support from your family, when you get older and you get married, or if you are married, if you don't support your other, they cannot be successful. Patty and family, thank you. Shelly, the Midstate brand is as strong as it's ever been. I cannot tell you how proud I am to be a Midstate grad, and you should be equally as proud. Go out and tell your Midstate story.
Scott, I don't think I'm ever going to forget the win the day statement, and I think our graduates are certainly winning the day today. Okay, candidates from each of Midstate's academic schools have fulfilled all requirements of their program and are eligible for graduation. You are now invited to come forward to receive a symbol of your accomplishment. Joe Nowinski, academic coach and part-time faculty, will be announcing our graduate names today. Candidates, please follow the directions of the ushers to come to the stage and receive your diploma. All candidates, please be seated until the usher reaches your row.
From the School of Adult Education, Crystalline Schultz, General Education Diploma. David Brown, High School Equivalency Diploma. Brittany Bump, high school equivalency diploma. Cara Davison, high school equivalency diploma. Miracle Kenny, high school equivalency diploma. Kay Welsh, high school equivalency diploma. Kenneth Wright, high school equivalency diploma. From the School of Allied Health, Xavier Brooks, dental assistant. Vanessa Lynn Jennings, dental assistant. Emma L. Thomas, dental assistant. Olivia Thomas, dental assistant. Reese Warner, dental assistant. Matthias Malumba Munawani, fitness professional. Emily K. Gojmerek, health and wellness promotion. Hannah Beth Heckman, health and wellness promotion. Cassandra Lynn Melberg, health information management and medical coder. Martina Miller, health information management. Maya Coling, medical assistant. Addison Lynn Coles, medical assistant. Linda Maybe, medical assistant. Go right away. Dominique Panzino, medical assistant. Madison Reamer, medical assistant. Shelley Marie Reinish, medical assistant. Star Sloan Sanders, medical assistant. Talia Joel Wenger, medical assistant. Elizabeth Ashbeck, medical coder. Julie Ann Simonis, medical coder. Ronalyn Sosa Brado Broga, nursing assistant. Imelda S. Brotke, nursing assistant. Topanga Clausen, nursing assistant. You can go ahead right away. Tana Fletcher, nursing assistant. Ariani Yvonne M. Horter, nursing assistant. Laura Juarez Jimenez, nursing assistant. Kaylin Kirk, nursing assistant. Go right away. Marlon S. Kosabucky, nursing assistant. And just go right away when you go there. Kaylin McCool, nursing assistant. Erin Netzel, nursing assistant. Geraldine J. Penetrix, nursing assistant. Kelly Rodriguez, nursing assistant. Zuri Sade Araga Vera, nursing assistant. Joanna Gladowski, phlebotomy technician. Haley Geiger, respiratory therapy. Haley Katowski, respiratory therapy. Emily Krieger, respiratory therapy. Go right ahead when I get your card. Tristan Lee Lager, respiratory therapy. Ina Patterson, respiratory therapy. Hannah Shimkoviak, respiratory therapy. Mariah Agrier, sterile processing technician. Tyler James Schmidt, sterile processing technician. Ella Dillinger, surgical technology. Allison Amber Gooden, surgical technology. Caitlin Karpinski, surgical technology. When I take your card, you guys just go. You can go right now. From the School of Applied Technology. Dustin Bergman, ABC electrician apprentice. Luke A. Carpenter Jr., ABC electrician apprentice. Caden Denis, ABC electrician apprentice. Cameron Giebert, ABC electrician apprentice. Nick Honor, ABC electrician apprentice. Austin Richmond, ABC electrician apprentice. Benjamin Sinclair, ABC apprentice technician. Electrician apprentice. Aubrey E. Barbo, advanced meat cutting and butchery. Give me your card, go. James Barbo, advanced meat cutting and butchery. Ann Borski, advanced meat cutting and butchery. Nicole Fox, advanced meat cutting and butchery. Go right away. Amanda Sue Colbeck, advanced meat cutting and butchery. Scott M. Owen Sr., advanced meat cutting and butchery. Jody May Pankratz, advanced meat cutting and butchery. Daniel Schooley, advanced meat cutting and butchery. Christopher Havorka, arborist technician. Nicole Larson, arborist technician. Daniel Jonathan Seabow, arborist technician. Natalie Fleischman, automotive maintenance technician. Nicole Therese Deathloff, automotive technician. Noah Fleischman, automotive technician. Go right away when I take your card. Colton James Groholski, civil engineering technology, highway technician. Samuel Jerry, Civic Engineering Technology, Highway Technician. Gavin Petrin, Civil Engineering Technology and Highway Technician. Nolan R. Hartman, Diesel and Heavy Equipment Technician. Go right away when I take your card. Keston Rip, Diesel and Heavy Equipment Technician. Trevor Simone, Diesel and Heavy Equipment Technician. Aiden Sternitsky, Diesel and Heavy Equipment Technician. Eliza Wanta, Diesel and Heavy Equipment Technician. Kaylee Hetzel, Gas Tungsten Arc Welding, Stainless Steel. Aiden Lendved, Gas Tungsten Arc Welding, Stainless Steel. Michael A. Derringer, Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Installer. Braden Planner, Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Installer. Shaylee Bauer, Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Technician. Alexander Deptula, Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Technician. Mick Kang, Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Technician. Logan Kipper, Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Technician. David Ostrom Jr., Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Technician. Corey Lee Richards, Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Technician. Brent Calvin McChesney, Industrial Automation and Controls Engineering Technology. Nick Wiersba, Industrial Automation and Controls Engineering Technology. Ryan Aschenbrenner, Maintenance Mechanic and Millwright Apprenticeship. Eric Hanneman, Maintenance Mechanic and Millwright Apprenticeship. Patrick J. Hebner, Maintenance Mechanic and Millwright Apprenticeship. Cameron J. Nyseth, Maintenance Mechanic and Millwright Apprenticeship. Go right away. Go right away when I take your card. Andrew Shepard, Maintenance Mechanic and Millwright Apprenticeship. Joseph Sen, Manufacturing Operations Management. Joshua David Matthews, Mechanical Design Technology. Carson Sprecht, Mechanical Design Technology. Samuel Carpenter, Precision Machining Technician. Jessup Cliver, Precision Machining Technician. Brad Doherty, Precision Machining Technician. Logan Famel, Precision Machining Technician. Mason Jeske, Precision Machining Technician. Cole Karsh, Precision Machining Technician. Carter Sven, Precision Machining Technician. Ryan Will, Precision Machining Technician and Business Management. Austin Young, Precision Machining Technician. Right away when I take your card. Seth Stephen Duell, Welding. Jarrett Bryce Court, Welding and Metal Fabrication. Avery Hagan, welding. From the School of Business and IT. So right away when I take your card. Jacob Bellin, accounting and business management. Did I miss one? Lucy A. Bitsky, accounting. Do you have your card? What is your name? Catherine what? What's your major? Okay. Catherine Sindeler, welding. Didn't get that. All right. Trenton Keth Decker, accounting. Amanda Kronberger, accounting. Natalie Rink, accounting. Cole Michael Totsky, accounting. Ann Whitford, accounting. Amy Lynn Dinga, accounting assistant. Laura J. Miller, accounting assistant. You can go right away when I take your card. Angie Osterbrink, accounting assistant. Megan Prey, accounting assistant. Austin Wise, administrative professional. Ethan Filkowski, business management. Marvin Latimer, business management. Samuel Linsmeyer, business management. Michelle Lusek, business management. Molly Martin, business management. Noel C. Rosner, business management. Mohammed Lamin Sangyang, business management. James Eek, business management. Hamina Vera, business management. Amelia Jacoby, digital marketing. Monique Roberts, digital marketing. Cheyenne Sampson, digital marketing. When I take your card, you go right away. Pa Yang, digital marketing. Alexis Kavanaugh, early childhood education. Cassandra Langrick, early childhood education. Jordan Plasek, early childhood education. When I take your card, go right away. Hold on. Madeline Leah Tishner, early childhood education. Claire C. Brown, early childhood lead teacher. Karen Krzyzewski, early childhood lead teacher. Megan Flynn, early childhood lead teacher. Virginia A. Johnson, early childhood lead teacher. Lily Lorenz, early childhood lead teacher. McKenna M. Smith, early childhood lead teacher. Courtney Hildebrandt, early childhood professional. Jessica Ann Hermanson, entrepreneur. Go ahead right away. And I take your card, go ahead right away. Beth Fagan, human resources. Mikhail Rykowski, Human Resources Assistant. Mason Peckham, Information Security Specialist. Anson Bell, IT Cybersecurity Specialist. Jordan Hendrickson, IT Cybersecurity Specialist. Teakin Kang, IT Cybersecurity Specialist. Cody Russell, IT Cybersecurity Specialist. Andrew Ryan Herman, IT Network Specialist. Douglas William Hoffman, IT Network Specialist. Aiden L. Schultz, IT Network Specialist. Ellen Buckley, Office Support Specialist. Padoskovia Kolinchashenko, Project Management. When I take your card, you go right away. From the School of General Education. Go right away. Liliana R. Garcia Kuklinski, University Transfer Associate of Arts. Savannah Post, University Transfer Associate of Arts. Dean R. Schaefer, University Transfer Associate of Arts. Rayleigh Stofflet, University Transfer Associate of Arts. Hennessy Sturgill, University Transfer Associate of Arts. Jacob Diestler, University Transfer Associate of Science. Paige Forsyth, University Transfer Associate of Science. Abigail Fox, University Transfer Associate of Science. I love science. From the School of Hospitality, Alyssa L. Allen, Cosmetology. When I take your card, you go right away. There you go. Nicole Marie Anderson, Cosmetology. Jenna Austin, Cosmetology. Haley Lynn Baltus, Cosmetology. Julie Betro, Cosmetology. Alexa Borick, Cosmetology. Caitlin Cizeski, Cosmetology. Maya Coroner, Cosmetology. Jocelyn Frisky, Cosmetology. Macy Goodness, Cosmetology. Brianna E. Hendricks, Cosmetology. Go right away. When I take your card, you go right away. Haley Joanne Hintz, Cosmetology. Haley Kirschling, Cosmetology. Mariska S. Macias, Cosmetology. Randy Murch, Cosmetology. Alexandra Grace Potts, Cosmetology. Kristen Sunny Radke, Cosmetology. Addison Schlegenhaft, Cosmetology. Savannah Jean Schutte, Cosmetology. Malaya Marie Stojak, Cosmetology. Tia Tao, Cosmetology. Jaden Thiel, cosmetology. Angiana Rose Zadroik, cosmetology. Kristen Adams, cosmetology. Culinary arts. Destiny Hogan, culinary arts. Tyler Joseph Lawrence Coyle, culinary arts. Culinary arts. Madison K. Love, culinary arts. Becca Rumbley, culinary arts. Hannah Grace Henry, hospitality management. When I take your card, you go right away, okay? Charisma Kang, nail technician. Hannah Garcia, nail technician. Emma Hellenbrand, nail technician. Ashley Munoz, nail technician. From the School of Nursing, Sabrina L. Beater, nursing. Hannah Marie Bartlett, nursing. Ashley Dano, nursing. Jaden Jesse, nursing. Right ahead. Maggie Christie, nursing. Go right away when I take your card. Kelty Shea Cloud, nursing. Elena Cooper, nursing. Angie Lee Cuddeback, nursing. Nicole Lynn Culpepper, nursing. Olivia Faith Egan, nursing. Tony R. Erickson, nursing. Heidi Grandel, nursing. Jasmine Grell, nursing. Catherine Hames, nursing. Dylan Hartwig, nursing. Lauren Page Hinderlitter, nursing. Shannon D. Cook, Shannon D. Hook, nursing. Emily Konisic, nursing. When I take your card, just go right ahead. Taylor Krause, nursing. Miriam Raquel Oro, nursing. Brianna Rennie, nursing. Go right away. Riley Sharon Brock, nursing. Carolyn Amanda Dawn Schwant, nursing. Kai Sunderland, nursing. Nikita Tisland, nursing. Go right away. Tiffany Totsky, nursing. Carrie Mae Wine, nursing. Go right away. Montana Vopolak, nursing. Go right away. Go right away when I take your card. Nicole Wire, nursing. Did I miss? From the School of Public Safety, Veronica Grable. Angela Woodward, nursing. Missing those last ones. I'll take that one too. Brian Pillar, criminal justice corrections and community advocacy. Riley Quip, criminal justice corrections and community advocacy. Carly Lynn Rickaby, criminal justice corrections and community advocacy. Christy Skelton, criminal justice corrections and community advocacy. Savannah Rose Warzala, criminal justice corrections and community advocacy. Logan Edward Anderson, criminal justice studies. Andrew Mark Bowenstengel, criminal justice studies. Zachary Cook, criminal justice studies. Eric Dorler, criminal justice studies. Hannah Munro, criminal justice studies. Olivia Nowak, paramedic technician. Eliza Keel, EMT basic, public safety.
Nice job, everyone. Okay, at this time, would all graduates please stand? President Mondyke, it's the recommendation of the faculty that these students, subject to completion of all requirements, receive their appropriate degrees or diplomas.
These are the best words that I get to say. Are we ready? We're ready, right? Are we ready? Yeah, okay, here we go. Upon recommendation from the Mid-State faculty and by the power of the Mid-State Board of Directors and the Wisconsin Technical College System, I hereby confer upon each of you the associate degree, the technical diploma, or secondary diploma, along with all of the privileges and responsibilities represented by your credential. You may now all move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, everybody. Can we give a round of applause? Nice job. Nice job.
Okay. We all know that success is achieved with the support of family and friends. This may take the form of financial support, childcare, transportation, and absolutely encouragement. Graduates, please turn and give your families and friends a round of applause. This concludes today's ceremony. Please join us in the cafeteria for refreshments and celebration. Please rise and remain standing by your seat until the recessional concludes. Friends and family, I present to you Mid-State Technical College's May 2026 graduates. Thank you and have a good afternoon.